only a few days out from Zenless Zone Zero, and we have any more information coming from interview, from events, to a brand new character show off. And today I'm going to break down everything that is happening right now inside of ZZZ. And with that, let's jump into this and let's discuss everything you need to know about what's happening with Hoyo's brand new game. So to start off here, let's go ahead and just cover a quick reminder here that we do have a pre-release special event happening on June 28th at 1900, which, if I done my math correctly, should be about 3 p.m. Central. And I, of course, will be covering all this here on YouTube as well as over on twitch.tv/Maconn. So be sure to follow, subscribe, come on over there, do the same thing so you don't miss out on a live breakdown of everything that is coming from the special broadcast. And hopefully we're going to see a whole bunch of new stuff, a whole bunch of interesting things, because we did get any more information recently from an interview that, of course, MMORPG ended up doing with Hoyo, breaking down some of the things that is changing coming into the release of 1.0. And we do have a few things coming from this, such as, of course, them wanting to balance out in-game, so you're not spending all your time doing daily, weekly, all that is kind of on par with what we have seen from a lot of gacha games recently. But the main one of interest that came out of the interview was a discussion that was being had about the TV system, of which, if you're not aware, it pretty much, I get the best way to put it, is like how you do dungeon crawling inside of ZZZ. And they did state that they are readjusting it and changing it a bit so it's not nearly as nauseous for anyone who did not enjoy it before, since early on it was a little much here and there. But for any of you who was hoping it was going to go away, it did not seem like it's going to be the case. But a lot of the TV stuff seemed to be getting very much streamlined for the full release. And the other thing of note from the interview when it comes to special event, they have stated, well, you know, in other games or other gacha game, well, you have to do X, Y, and Z to actually take part in an event. This seemed like that's not going to be the case for ZZZ. So if you haven't played the game in a while, or maybe you're not quote-unquote up to in-game or anything, you can go ahead and just jump into the events that are happening and hopefully get whatever item, character, whatever they might all do for the special events. You'll be able to get it. So there'll seem to be really no worry about falling behind if you're someone who takes breaks and only come back for special event, which is honestly quite nice. I know Final Fantasy 14 does similar stuff by keeping some of the stuff pretty low level. But nonetheless, ZZZ seem like they're just not really going to have any restrictions, so you can hop in, do the event right when they drop. And from the interview, we got a couple other like little things here that you could be pretty interested in, especially with the game coming very soon and any more so if that interview got you extremely excited to play. So, of course, we do have our normal routine of pre-registration, as well as what items that we will go ahead and get. As you can see, as of now, it looks like they have a little over 40 million of pre-registration for the game itself. So as of now, every single tier have been unlocked and will be available day one. We will see if they announce a few extra ones comes from the showcase. But nonetheless, we now know exactly everything we're going to get, and it pretty much, well, everything. The second part of this is for any of you who want to jump in and get a couple extra items, as stated here. We do have ourselves a little mini game happening over on the official website that you can go ahead and take part in. So if any of you really miss like old Flash games, don't worry, Hoyo got you and can get you a whole bunch of rewards from doing it. I will have all the links in the description for this, so you can hop over there and take part in a little like Flash mini game to get you any more rewards. And then our next little bit of information is a brand new character that have been officially talked about with Soldier 11. And we did get ourselves a little gameplay demo of the character themselves. And honestly, it looked pretty similar to some of the other characters, but it does also seem to have some type of charge mechanic when it comes to a weapon. But nonetheless, we have that video. Once again, I have it linked below in the description so you can go and check out that whole video yourself, since it pretty much just straight up combat focused. And honestly, as of now, any of it does look very similar to one of the starting characters. it doesn't look that bad overall, and I'm very interested to see mechanically where else you're gonna go, especially with seeming the ability to charge up your weapon, kind of Devil May Cry style if you are familiar with like Neo, a weapon inside of Devil May Cry 4 and 5. But nonetheless, new trailer, new character, link in the description. On that piece of the news here is for all of you who do any type of conventions or traveling, or maybe you are expecting to hear any more information about updates or characters or whatever it might be. We now officially have a breakdown of all the showcases and gaming expos and cons that Yoho Vault will be at with ZZZ. So, of course, we got a Japan Expo coming in July, and as well as a GamerCon as well coming in here. And then we, of course, have PAX East happening in September with Comic-Con happening, as well as GameCom themselves and the Thailand Game Show. So if you're going to be available in any of the area, or maybe you just want to check out some new information, these are probably the date we will be getting any more new information coming over the next 2 to 3 months when it comes to ZZZ. And speaking of any more information, if you missed out on my lap video I did about ZZZ, link above. But pretty much a very short synopsis here to get any of you caught up on this is, of course, not only on the 28th we have our showcase happening, but on the 29th they are also going to be releasing a roundtable discussion that the director of ZZZ had with the producer and director of Street Fighter 6. We're not 100% sure where the conversation going to go. Is it going to be just lip service, since Street Fighter 6 seemed to be a pretty big influence for ZZZ? So that might be a announcement for like maybe some type of crossover, maybe other Capcom crossover, or maybe there's just a whole bunch of devs getting around and gushing about the game. We don't know, but nonetheless, I will be watching it live here on YouTube and over on Twitch as well. So once again, make sure to do thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells so you don't miss out on any of the interview showcase type of thing. And there you have it. That is everything that is happening right now for Zenless Zone Zero. And of course, as we get closer and closer to the release on July 4th, there is going to be a whole bunch of more information coming. So I will, of course, keep you all updated, as well as I will be playing the game, a one-day game, come live over on PS4, PS5, and PC. And also, if we ever get a release for Xbox and Twitch, since they have seemed to be interested in it, but no official announcement quite yet on that. But nonetheless, I will be playing this game day one. And hopefully with that, you guys are all going to be playing that well. And as of now, you guys are officially caught up on all the brand new information. So that will go ahead and do it for me for today. I will be back with any more ZZZ videos and live server gacha game videos here in the near future. But for now, I will go ahead and see you in the comments.